What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing a badass G82 M4. So thank you guys for clicking on this video, and now let's get into it. Yo, just pausing this video real quick to bring you guys a message from today's sponsor, and that's Simply Carbon Fiber. So as most of you guys know, Simply Carbon Fiber has been a huge sponsor of my channel. Right here is my slim wallet. I never leave home without it. It's super ergonomic, super portable. It holds all of my cash and all of my IDs and credit cards that I need. It's super slim and super sleek, and of course it's made out of carbon fiber. And then I also never leave home without my Simply Carbon Fiber phone case. I absolutely love these two things. They have been a huge partner over the last year or so on my channel, so I greatly appreciate them. But do me a favor and check out their website and use the code F80HO and you'll get 10% off their website. Everything will be linked in the description below, and I want to thank them again for being such a great partner on my channel. But now let's get back into this video. So introduce yourself.
My name's Sean. I'm the owner of this G82 M4.
And what color are we looking at here?
It is individual Le Mans blue.
How many Le Mans blues have you ever seen? I've never seen one in my life.
None on the G series. I wanted a Le Mans blue.
Nice.
E82.
Tell us a little about your story. Like, where did you come from? How did you get into BMWs? What did you drive before this? And then how did you end up with this insanely built G82?
I went from a Sonata to a Supra. When I was looking for a car to replace the Sonata, I was looking at, I think it was an Austin Metallic M4. So that was on the list. An E92 was on the list. But I test drove a Supra and I loved it. So that was the car I started with, and it's a year after that I was kind of like, okay, I need a car that has more space because it was my only car. Yeah. And I was going to school at the time, so I decided to put in an order for an M4.
So you got this from the factory?
Yeah, so pretty much most of the side skirts, the wing, and then the rear spats and stuff, all the M Performance parts I ordered from the factory. The wheels I ordered from the factory, those are 963Ms.
We'll start from the front, work our way to the end, because I think the rear is probably one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
But you gotta tell everybody what you've done to the car. You guys have probably seen this at Invasion at the Apex Built booth. And you know, I think in my personal opinion, one of the coolest and dopest builds on the G8Xs that I personally have seen. And for all the G8X owners watching, this is probably gonna make you want to buy some parts that he has right here. So let's walk us through the front. What have you done?
So starting from the front, I've done the Vorsteiner grills. That was kind of a day one thing. I had the carbon ones at first, but they got messed up during a track day, so I switched them out for the gloss black, and I honestly think it looks a little bit better.
I agree. The gloss black is just clean.
Yeah.
You know?
So front splitter, 3D design, and then the canards are 3D design too. Great company. Love the weave on them.
Oh yeah.
We recently just did the CSF heat exchanger. That was a pain.
Heat exchanger, CSF.
Then we just put in the Apex built titanium intakes.
A Team Apex built, you already know.
So to follow up with the Apex built intakes, we have the resonated mini cat downpipes.
Also from Apex built, right? And that's a new product?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And how do you like the sound of just even the intakes and the downpipes?
Amazing. I mean, paired up with this exhaust right now, I'm happy with the sound, but I do have an equal length from active coming in.
Nice.
So
right. We haven't talked about exhaust yet. What exhaust are you running on the car?
So right now it's a full FI catback exhaust.
FI is big baller.
Yeah.
You didn't spare any budget on this car because we have the craziest wheels from BMW.
So these are, everything back arrow wise is M Performance. So the M Performance side skirts, whatever you want to call these little
rear splats. I don't know what they call them either.
Yeah, the M Performance rear spats.
And then tell people about these wheels, because I think these are one of BMW's craziest wheels that they've ever made.
So these are the 963Ms that you can option on these cars from the factory. I think on the new M2 they have the center locks now with these wheels.
What's the deal with them? They're fully forged, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I forgot the company who makes them, but they were about $6,000 option from factory.
Wow. So no expense was spared when you spec'd this car out?
Yeah, honestly, going back, I wish I would have got the carbon ceramics.
Did your car come with these Cup 2s?
No, so I was originally given the PS4S's. I won the tire lottery with that.
Yeah, good tire.
I shot those tires when I was up in Georgia, going around the twisty roads up there.
Nice.
So I decided to switch over to some Cup 2s, and then on the rear, I went a tire up.
Nice.
295 instead of the factory 285.
Nice.
So
I think the G80s fit 295s really well, honestly, because I know my boy Danny has 295s on the rear. And it looks so sick, dude. Before we go to the back again, what are you lowered on?
So I have KW springs. I might go to a full KW coilover sooner or later, but for now these do the job.
Is it the height adjustable spring kit?
Yeah, okay. They are. So
nice.
I think my problem now is that the front is pretty much as low as it can get.
Yeah,
so.
I actually have the same on my F80, and I actually have the same problem where I want to switch the coils one day only to get the front kind of even with the rear.
The rear is like all right. I feel like that they made it with a 20-inch wheel in the front in mind.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I think is going on here.
Are these wheels staggered?
Yeah, so it's a 1920.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know a lot of G80s had that going on. And this is my personal favorite, the rear end of this car.
Yeah, so
obviously the taillights will speak for themselves, but what else do we have going on here? You talked about it a little earlier.
Yeah, so the FI full catback exhaust, it's got the M Performance carbon, so it's got the carbon diffuser, these little spats that are in carbon from BMW. Of course, the BMW M Performance wing, which this is getting replaced in a week.
This is one of the craziest fully kitted out G80s I've ever seen, with OEM BMW and performance parts, of course, and the top of the line aftermarket parts, as you guys already see. And then tell the people, what are we looking at right here?
These are European spec CSL actual BMW taillights. So
jeez.
I ordered these from IND as soon as you could pre-order them.
That's insane.
And they got them out to me like 3 months after I ordered it.
That's insane. So I think you have to be like, besides their car, maybe the first car ever, public car?
Probably, actually. I'm not sure. I know that
I haven't seen one ever on Instagram.
First one, yeah. So I haven't really seen anybody else in the US. There might be one other M4 that has the CSL taillights. That's not a CSL, so. That's
insane, dude. I think this makes your car stand out from any G80 that I've ever seen, G8X that I've ever seen. We'll turn them on in a little bit, but like they go so hard.
Right now the issue we're having is when they turn on, so you'll have a little flicker before they turn on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try and figure that out. I'm gonna message IND. It's been going on for a while, but I just haven't had the time to mess around with it.
But you guys see, this is insane. Like everybody raves about the CSL that's been going around, but like he literally has a CSL now.
Yeah.
And those look just crazy, dude.
It's kind of funny because at first I was looking to trade this car in for an M4 CSL.
Oh, really?
I was kind of keen on getting it for MSRP.
Yeah.
So I was like leveraging this car, but they wouldn't give it to me. So at that point I was just like, whatever, I'll just kind of build my own CSL.
Yeah. Hey, and you pretty much did, man.
Yeah.
And you put your own twist on it and everything. And people would probably roast you less for modding this car than destroying a CSL.
Honestly, like I probably would have ruined the CSL.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Sure. So a quick question I had was, how do you like the sound of the FI exhaust, the catback?
The FI is, I mean, me personally, it's all right.
Yeah.
I still think that the sound could use a little bit more tuning, so
and we'll fire it up for you guys in a little bit, but he said he's switching to an active setup now.
Yeah, so I am going with actives. They're equal length mid-pipe, and then they're axle back.
Nice.
So
what is your reasoning behind that?
So FI, I mean, I've had a few little problems with it. It hasn't been replaced. The valve kind of rattles during startup and whatnot. The exhaust shifts over to the side. They told me I had to fix it, but nobody wants to touch the exhaust.
Yeah, I feel you. So things out of his control, you already know. Active will take care of them, of course. And then let's check out the interior. For the roof rack, you put your bike on there? Or
so I was hoping that it would have been here for clean culture, but I ordered a BMW 320 liter roof box for this car.
Dude, hell yeah.
And I had IND paint match the sides Le Mans blue, so
hell
that should be here Monday. Of course I'm gonna put it on the car right away and go take pictures and stuff.
But guys, let me show you before we get into the interior, just the paint. I think I've seen it on like Obsessed Garage's one of his cars.
He has the E92.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one in person, and like
that one was at Bimmer Invasion too.
Yeah. And I've seen it at his like actual shop before, and it, like the color, the blue just pops. It like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like more of like a deep, darker.
It's like the 50 Shades of BMW
blue.
Blues,
Yeah.
You know, like there's so many.
Yeah, and it's so.
Le Mans just kind of has my heart, just because I always loved the E92.
Yeah.
And Le Mans.
All right, let's check out the interior. Can't forget carbon mirror caps, of course, and you can't forget one of the best features on the G8X platform is their beautiful Beautiful interiors.
Interior wise, I wanted the bucket seats.
Of course.
Honestly, it's a must on these cars.
Yeah.
I've sat in the regular ones and they're all right. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna get this car, I feel like the buckets just make it.
I agree, yeah.
So the interior is Silverstone.
Nice.
Full Silverstone leather. So it's got the dash up front. The bottom half is also in Silverstone.
Oh, extended leather just makes a difference.
Yeah.
As you guys know, in my F80, it just makes such a huge difference. It makes it look more premium. You even got matching stripe up top on the steering wheel.
So that one is so that's not OEM. I got that from IND. It's the performance wheel with and I had them paint match the stripe.
Yeah,
so.
that looks sick. Sounds like you're close with IND.
Yeah, I order a lot of stuff from them.
Yeah. That's sick,
Good
man.
company. I like them.
Got the kith floor mats, you already know. Thank you for showing us your car.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and let's start it up, go for a quick little test drive and wrap this one up. Where can they find you on Instagram? I forgot to mention that in the beginning.
My Instagram is wst.mkv.
I'll put it on the screen now.
Haven't changed it since the Supra.
So the Supra, yeah. All right, I'll put it on the screen and I'll also put it in the description below. Make sure you guys follow him. Dude, I keep saying it, I'm like in awe of like how nice this build is. This one definitely has my certified stamp of approval.
It's got a little grill going on, but you know, I love it.
No, hell yeah. All right, Sean, so tell them before we go for a test drive and hear the exhaust, any other future plans for this already fully built M4?
So we've got a few goodies from Studio RSR coming in Recaro. I have Recaro podiums on order.
Nice.
I'm getting 2 of them to replace these bucket seats just so I'm not beating on them too much.
Yeah.
And then we have a Studio RSR cage coming in. So that's gonna be neat.
You're gonna get white?
I'm getting silver actually.
Oh, silver?
I'm getting it powder coated prismatic BMW silver. And
nice.
I'm having these wheels repowder coated to that silver too.
Oh, so. Dude, that'll be sick. I feel like these go good with the car now, but if you get a cage like that, I think powder coating them silver would be...
I think blue and silver is just a good combo.
Yeah, such a clean combo.
Unfortunately, that wing got damaged somehow, so I'm replacing that with a Kropovich just came out with their aero kit for this car, so they have a wing available, so I'm gonna be throwing that on within the next week.
Oh yeah, Kropovich wing. Big baller parts only, right?
Yeah, having
top
the
of the
little
line
end plates paint match gloss black to kind of go around with the theme, so.
Nice. Let's start her up and go for a little test drive. That's the valves closed, right?
Yeah, so the valves, I guess they like open up as you're on the throttle, so.
Hey, Apex built G8X interiors are just unmatched. You have the magnetic paddle shifters like your boy.
Mag Trace, I think that's the name.
I have them in my car as well. Yeah. But again, every time I get into a G8X interior, it's just far more superior.
Yeah. And
these bucket seats just like hold you in and grip you tight. They feel so nice. Here we go, here we go. Jesus Christ, yo. Definitely the fastest BMW I think I've been in. It sounds mental too. So how much power do you think you're pushing?
About around 600 maybe.
Throws you back in your seat. This is crazy. Is this thing a blaster weapon?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, the best part about it for me is that, you know, you want to get, because it's all-wheel drive, you want to get into two-wheel drive, and everybody's like, oh, you should just get the rear-wheel drive M4. But
yeah, but honestly, you have the setting,
yeah, this is, to me, it's better value because
the MX drive is so
when
good.
it rains,
you
still have the all-wheel drive, but if you're like on the track or whatever, you want to be two-wheel drive, like you have the option to.
Yeah, I think the MX drive is one of the coolest things ever. Like, such a cool feature.
Yeah, and it's not like you don't get traction control with the two-wheel drive because you just go all the way up and it functions like normal traction control.
Yeah. So again, what don't you like about this exhaust?
So right now I'm having problems with it shifting and then bumping into the carbon. We've adjusted it so many times.
Yeah. So it's more like design, but what about sound aspect?
So sound-wise, I still think that the equal-length mid-pipe sound the best for this car.
Yeah, had a couple setups already. You think that sounds the best?
Yeah, so I've had an Active Auto Work single mid-pipe, and that sounded pretty good, but the drone was really bad.
Yeah.
And I believe you can get a resonated version, so if anybody wants like to kind of get rid of that drone, I think that would be the best option.
Yeah, for sure. This is good knowledge for G8X owners that don't have an exhaust or are on the fence about exhaust. What about the Remus? You said you had Remus before as well?
Yeah, so I had the Remus exhaust. I mean, That one, it was alright for the price.
Yeah.
The tips, they started to kind of fade, so I was like...
What about the tone? Did you like the tone?
Yeah, the tone was nice. I had the stock downpipes with that exhaust, so...
Fellow Beamer boy. Got a fellow Beamer boy right here. This is hilarious. You're on YouTube, bro. What up? What's up, man?
Yo, that thing's so clean. Love it. Thank you.
Your shit's clean too, bro. Alright, so his test drive turned into a hanging out with a random Beamer friend, and we kind of mobbed down
Always love it.
my local roads and kind of tore up my neighborhood. Yeah, that was hella fun. Your car is super freaking fast. You're what, pushing, you said 630, you think?
I think it's around like 600. I'm not sure. I can't really, I haven't dynoed the car.
Yeah, but tell the people, you sent your DME to Europe.
Yeah, so it got sent to Femto in Finland. We just got it back. It's running that off-the-shelf Stage 293. So I think according to what they say, it should be somewhere around there.
Yeah, and you're only on a Stage 2 map right now.
Yeah,
you have a lot of potential.
Yeah, in the future I'm gonna be tuning with Samah. He's a tuner based out of Dubai.
Nice.
So whenever that happens.
Any power goals?
I just want a 93 tune because this is a track car for me. Like, I'm gonna be taking this thing to Sebring.
Yeah,
nice. I'm going to Canada up in June.
Nice.
I'm gonna be hitting a few of the tracks up there.
Nice.
So,
have you tracked this car yet?
So it's been to Sebring already.
Nice.
I was gonna go to Homestead, but the hurricane happened.
Yeah,
I got all messed up.
Nice.
So haven't been to any tracks since, but hopefully looking to go back soon.
This is just insane. S58 has so much potential. Your car's beautiful, man. Thanks for taking us along for the ride. So just got back from the test drive. You guys see the paint right here and the light. Just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just beautiful. And then we forgot to mention, you have the laser lights, of course. I was telling him off camera that this is one of my favorite G82s that I've ever seen and also have driven in. So his car is definitely changing my mind and making me like them a lot more. Make sure you guys follow him. Where can they find you again?
Instagram, wst.mkv.
All right, word. And we'll put that on the screen and then in the description below. Thank you for showing us your car. Thank you for the test drive. You guys will see him at some local meets. And where are you based out of?
Fort Myers, you'll probably see me around.
Yeah, if you're in the West Coast and in Florida, you might see him and Graham. So make sure you guys give him a follow and we'll wrap this one up. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Huge shout out to Sean. Make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram. It'll also be linked in the description below. But let me know what you guys think about this style of video. I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous one or not, but since my F80 is kind of fully done and I'm super happy and content where it's at now, I want to feature more builds, you know, other than my own on my channel. So that's what we plan on doing this year. So we have a couple more videos lined up, so stay tuned. But my goal is to eventually, you know, feature everybody's car here in Orlando, which is a pretty big mission because there's so many cool builds here in Central Florida. But let me know what you guys think again in the comments down below. But I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment down below, subscribe, follow your boy on Instagram, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Peace.